Hey everyone, here with another quick update this week yet again. A couple quick things. We've got the fall tour going on right now, just presentation happening in this school right as we speak. Second, an update from Ed in Alberta. Mike has an update from Southern BC on a letter that got published there in a newspaper. And then we have a legal update from Alberta as well. And finally, the consultations in Ontario continue as well. So let's get right to that. Fall tour, first of all. We're right in the middle of the last week of the Ontario leg. We've got 2 more stays and 2 more stops after this. So we are on Thursday going to be in Burlington, Ontario. So we hope to see you there. And then also Niagara on Friday this week as well. Remember, check out our vlogs at the YouTube channel right here as well. Next up, we have an update from Ed.
Hey, thanks Colin. Coming at you here from Calgary, Alberta, from the Field of Crosses. A very moving tribute to those who fought and died for our freedoms. Freedoms. Speaking of freedoms, speaking of our rights and freedoms, are you ready for what's coming? This, of course, has been the theme for the ARPA Fall Tour and will also be the theme for the Alberta ARPA Fall Tour. Coming up very shortly, starting Monday, November 19, going all the way through Saturday, November 24. Are you ready for what's coming? And Post-Truth will be the topics of the day. Please join me, join Andre Schutten and Mike Schutten, Schutten Incorporated, as they join me on the Alberta Fall Tour, and we want to get you ready for what's coming and speak about Post-Truth. Andre will focus on religious rights, and Mike will focus on preborn rights, and I'll be focusing on parental rights. We'll also be joined by Hannah Sikma and Daniel Canna. Should be a lot of fun. Might even be called the Sleep Deprivation Tour. So, almost finished working on my fall tour presentation, and we should be ready to go. Not too many sleeps before we get rolling. So here are the dates. Monday, November 19, Edmonton. Tuesday, November 20, Barrhead. Wednesday, November 21, Ponoka. And Thursday, November 22 in Coaldale. And Saturday, November 24 in Calgary. The Monday to Thursday events start at 7 o'clock sharp if you want to show up for coffee strong enough to float a horseshoe and all kinds of scrumptious baking. Might even be some Christmas baking out there. Saturday, November 24, 9:30 for a continental breakfast, and then 10 o'clock a.m. the presentation starts sharp. Join us, Alberta Fall Tour. Many of you Albertans have been engaged and active over the course of the last few months since I hit the ground running, and I want to keep coming alongside you. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you. I want to see you there. Let's smash attendance records. Let's have some record crowds showing up. Take care. God bless.
Thanks, Ed. And next up, we have Mike coming to us.
Thanks, Colin. Yeah, letters to the editor are an excellent way for us as Christians to engage in the public square. In my town, Chilliwack, British Columbia, there's been an ongoing debate about the SOGI curriculum, sexual orientation, gender identity, and its place in public schools. There's been many back and forth letters to the editor in the newspaper, and me being on this fall tour now and listening to Andre give his presentation on gender identity, as well as having the opportunity to give it myself numerous times, just made me think, you know what, I think we can participate in this debate too. So on the home week when I was back home, my wife and I put together a letter to the editor in our local newspaper, the Chilliwack Progress, and they kindly published it, adding to that ongoing debate. So I just want to encourage you, if you've ever thought about writing a letter to the editor, but maybe you never have because you're a bit nervous about it, do it. It's a really, really good way in which to get our voice out into the public square.
Then we have an update from Andre on the Alberta legal situation as well.
Thanks, Colin. So everyone, I have an urgent prayer request for you all. Our agent, a friend and a lawyer, Sean LeClaire, is going to argue a motion for us in the Alberta Court of Appeal tomorrow morning. And that's to try to get us to be able to intervene in that appeal, protecting Reform schools and other Christian schools across the province from some major interference by the Alberta government. So please join me in praying for Sean in particular as he presents arguments to get us intervener status at the Court of Appeal. Pray that he might be calm, that he might have wisdom and clarity as he speaks with the Court of Appeal judge, and that ARPA might be able to intervene so that we can bring our perspective, the Reformed Christian perspective, to the Court of Appeal on December 3rd. Thanks so much.
And finally, I want to make a shout out to the Consultations in Ontario as well, that they are looking for your feedback, whether it's through a form written letter, whether it's through the surveys that are on the website, or to join in on the telephone conference calls as well. You need to speak up on this issue, Ontario. So do that now at this link here. That's it for quick updates this week. We'll see you next week as well.